Hey everybody, we're back out at it. So, yeah, we're out here at the lake again, one of my favorite lakes. Last time I was out here, caught about 20 bass, all between about a pound and pound and a half. So we're gonna see if we can replicate a day like that. I realize that when I do these videos, I don't always tell you guys what I'm using or anything like that. So, with that in mind, big thing on the list today, 4-inch Yum Dinger in this like a pumpkin chartreuse color. I forget what it's called, but yeah, this is a 4-inch. I got some 5 inches with me. They both work. I just prefer the 4-inch. Last time I was out here, nailed a lot of bass on this, almost all of them on this. It's just a black Walmart Colorado blade spinnerbait with a 5-inch ripple tail on it. Then we got, I'm going to give this a shot later on because I know they eat little bluegill out here, and I've had this lure in my box and I want to use it. But the thing I'm really excited to use is this. I have seen these. It is made by American Bait Works. It's called a Zoo Pup. It is, let's open this up here. It's like Christmas. I can't get it. Anyways, it's got this soft, squishy body so that you can throw it up there in the slop and the weeds, but it's got that Zara Pup kind of body, so once it gets out into the open water, you can walk the dog. This is the answer to a lot of things fishing this lake, because usually you either have to fish the frog bait or you got to fish a spook type lure, and you can't fish them both in the same place because if you know anything about lures, you know why. So, hoping this is going to be magic, but we'll see. I think I've talked too long. Let's get to fishing. I guess one thing I should say also is that rod reels, this is an Okuma AV500A. It's a little ultralight reel, 6-pound test. This is an Okuma Celio rod. It was originally 8 foot 6 inches long, but it broke it. It broke a couple feet off the tip. And to tell you the truth, it's turned this ultralight rod into like a medium light rod, and I love it. I like it more broken than I did when it was together. Then, this is just a cheap rod we got at Walmart on clearance from Realtree. They're very heavy. The hook keeper is in a really bad place right there, but I like the action on it for top waters. And then I've got a Cast King Megatron reel. There's some 20-pound braid with a 12-pound mono leader on there for working top waters. So, now I've talked too long. Let's get to fishing. So I think what I'm going to start off with is that spinnerbait. This is going to be our first in our arsenal today. We're going to start out working points and humps and weed lines. I think I'm just going to go over to the other side of this lake to start with. I'll throw a few casts right here. So, there we go. Lure number 1. Black Colorado spinnerbait with a silver and black twister tail. Wind is definitely a little calmer than it was last time I was here. So, let's get this going. One thing I don't like about this Cast King Megatron is that it makes a lot of noise reeling. There's our first fish on the board. What, third cast? Third cast. Third cast on the spinnerbait. Hold it up there. Mwah. Thank you for getting the skunk off my board, baby. You're welcome. Cast of 3. Ooh, there we go again. Cast right after. Oh, he had a little more chop on him too. Damn. Oh, right there he hit it. I wonder if that's the same one. Oh, we should be able to see that on camera. Well, that's 5 casts. 5 casts. 3 fish have hit. Second one in the boat. Love it. Oh, there's one. 6 casts. 4 hits. Oh, gosh. Third bass. I swear they're all the same bass, but there we go. 6 casts. 4 hits, 3 fish in the boat. I don't care if you are, when I say that they're not that big or what, but I know a lot of people it would kill to walk out onto a lake and hit that many fish that quickly. So, no. Whew. I just wish I had talked to that guy in the parking lot so long. Horrible cast. Not where it needs to be. Right there. Okay. Oh, this one's kind of hefty. Ow. Stop that. There we go. There we go. About 1 pound. He was sitting in a little pocket right here. Just flip that wacky worm in there and boom, he's on it. Mwah. Love you. Going to back up a little bit so we can see, but so you can see that little pocket there right in front of me. I just flipped it in there and they sit in those pockets And I think what they do is they wait for something to come swimming down the shoreline and they pop out of those pockets and jab them. So, you're out here fishing these strip pits. Always give it a little toss in them pockets. Always. Not always one sitting in there, but it's always worth a shot. There's a part of me that's like, I want to go over here and fish it. I want to go over here and fish it. I want to go over here and fish it. But no, we're going to have patience. We're going to work the entire lake. I'm just going to run to the good spot. Right away. Oh, he must be waiting for it. Yep, he is waiting for it. Little one though. That's not a good way to get hooked. Come on. You can do this, man. There we go. I can come off easy, see? Little one. Not fun. Keep going. That's another thing I'm always going to say too, is I see a lot of guys fishing lures, plastics, top waters, whatever it may be. And, you know, the bait gets 20 feet from the boat and they're already fast reeling in, trying to get in and get another cast. Man, I can't tell you how many I have hit in that last 20 feet. Especially with top waters, I see a lot of guys doing, you know, frog baits, and they'll frog bait it, you know, hit it open water and just reel it right up. Don't. Work it across that open water. I get a lot of hits on the open water frog bait. That's why I'm so excited about the Zoo Pup, is because now I can work open water and the slop without having to switch rods or switch lures, which is like that's what I feel eats up time, is switching lures. I mean, if I could, I'd have 13 rods with 13 different lures with me, just rigged up for just in case I want to use that. Because, like, right now I'd really like to throw this whole crankbait, but I don't want to switch my lures, and I don't like clips and swivel clips and all that kind of stuff. They are a pain. I know why people use them. I know why they exist. I don't like them. I don't use them unless I'm using really heavy tackle, like musky tackle and stuff like that, where you kind of got to have stuff like that. But other than that, I tie all my lures directly to the line. Okay, let's see if I can illustrate what I was saying earlier about little pockets in this fragment. Move around, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 little pockets. I'm willing to bet that there's a bass in one of them. And I think it's the one all the way to the left. But we'll see. Alright. We're starting the left. That's where I think there's one. Yep. Oh man, I called that. There he is. And there you go, guys. Fishing the pockets of the Phragmite with a wacky worm. I told you there'd be one in there. I should get a prize for that one. When you see points like this, always throw past the point and bring it across, because a lot of times they sit right off them points too. Just had a little one about the size of my bait come up and dump it next to the boat. Which means they're hungry. They're actively feeding. Right there. This one's got a little more heft, power, girth, size, chop. He got the chop. Yeah, it's a nice one. He's a pound and a half, good. Maybe a pound and 3/4. Once again, big Colorado spinner bait. Use a 1/2 ounce. And just bringing it down the shore, casting interesting points. And that goes to prove my point of don't take your water out, don't take your lure out so quick, because he hit less than 20 feet from the boat. Don't be impatient. Still looking for that 3-4 pounder out here though. Everything's been kind of fun sized, which that's great and well and good. But we want some monsters. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, a little more. Oh, quick, you're gonna hurt yourself. Just say I was looking for a little. Just say I was looking for a little bigger one. Try that. Let's see what he is on the weights. I'm guessing 2, maybe a little bigger, but he is definitely the big one of the day, so he gets away. Oh my goodness, what? 196. Out, out, out. If you're gonna do that, get out. Ugh, yuck. I'm slimed. There's one. Pocket fish again. Good deal, 1.5-pounder. Ow! Ah, maybe a 2-pounder. He's about as big as that last one. I'd call him slightly under 2 pounds. Beautiful fish. Off he goes. Once again, sitting in a pocket. Here we go. That's a nice one. Got some spunk in them at least. Don't you, bud? Spunky. He feels like a good pound and a half. Hooked perfectly. Yeah. See that? He's got some wounds on him. You been hurt, buddy? Who hurt you? One me. There we go. Ooh. Feels like he got some heft. He likes to jump. He's a spunky one. Hey, he's just got some back. He might be a 2-pounder. There we go. That guy might be a 2-pounder. Looks like he's got more head than body, but fun nonetheless. I don't know what fish number that is, but fish number fun. Alright, let's navigate this thing. I'm gonna bring a machete out here and clear this. Last time I was here, oh geez, got my first fish right back there. So let's see if my, like, what is it, like 8th or 9th fish is back there today. And you can see there's definitely a difference in the water here. This is murky and green, whereas over there it's sort of murky and brown. So I wonder what difference that makes for the fish. I think the wacky worm will be more effective over here just because they can see it better. There we go. Yep, it was, because it was about a foot from where I caught my first one last time I was here. But this is a little smaller one. A lot smaller one. Little one. Fun. Out of here. There's an overhanging bush there, seems to hold them. I think because unlike most of the bushes and stuff around here, it's not right on the water, it's up off the water. I think that's why they like that spot better than others. Another thing you gotta be careful with that fragmite is some of that stuff in the water. I've had it before where I go to, you know, lift up a paddle or move or something like that, and it's kind of trapped underneath that stuff, and you go to lift and the whole kayak just turns like it's about to tip. So you gotta be careful with that stuff too. This is all around garbage. I mean, not as much lives in it. It's an invasive species. I say this, I think, every time I make a video, and I just never put it in the video, but I think I read somewhere sometime that there's something like 60 or 70 different types of, well, let me start and explain. If there weren't all this fragmite here, there would be probably cattails out here. Now there are, I think I read something like 60 different species of insects and critters and whatnot that call cattails their home. There's something like 10 species that call fragmite home. So, I mean, it kills a lot of the biodiversity, and has a lot of its own problems, but ow! Oh, he's got teeth. Ooh, dude. Where'd you get those chompers? The bass seemed to hang out in it. Man. Oh. That hurt, dude. This fish has got one hell of a tooth patch. I picked him up, man. He put a jab on me. Oh, I did that whole thing without... He made me bleed, man. That last bass, I didn't get him on the front camera, but his tooth pitch was so sharp he made me bleed. Look at that. Yeesh. Toothy fish, man. Jeez. Well, I mean, it's like a hook in his face. I guess it's only fair that he bites me. There's one, as you can well see. Man, they're doing some acrobatics today, that's for sure. Oh, here's a nice one. So you can get that big tooth patch on them. Yeah, there we go. One thing about the bass in this lake is they don't have very much coloration. They're just that sort of dull green color, but they are fun. Yeah, they seem to have like a acrobatic thing going today. Another one, same spot. Same spot. Oh, bigger too. Definitely bigger. Oh, you might need a weigh. Do it. You know you're going to. There you go. Get it out. Ow! That hurt. this guy deserves a weigh. He's hurting the hell out of that spot, that other one. He's flipping, but I don't know, we can see it's 185. Not the 3.0 weight I'm looking for, but good fish. There we go. Don't jump. There. Gone. It's okay. I'm gonna count that as a fish. I thought I felt one hit it, and then I just had spinner, and he must have come back for it a second time. You know, I have a net. Why don't I use it? I'll get off of that. There we go. Another one, about a pound. Need to find some bigger ones, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm having fun today, as I always do. But, man, want some big ones. Another one right off the shore. Oh, yeah. Almost the same place as that one. Get off that stick. Off the stick. He's on the stick. He's on the stick. A little, oh, it's still on. Still a little heftier, maybe the same size. Love them. In a second, hold your horses. We'll get you out of here. Thank you. Ugh. Stupid impatient bass. It just looks too wicky not to worm it. So, let's do just that. Man, throwing that wacky worm feels weird after throwing that big old spinner. The other one. There we go. I knew they had the wacky worm look. Oh, nice. Your fish are trying to tell me I need a bath. Because every single one of them has just absolutely soaked me. I'm sure that hurt, buddy. Nice one. He's probably that pound 3/4. Oh, he's bleeding. Let's get him out of here. Yeah, he got hooked in a really bad place, and I am just coated in blood now. Yeah, he was hooked like kind of right down where his gills meet his tongue. I feel bad. I hate it when that happens. I'm missing a lot of fish today. I usually don't miss that many. I was literally reeling this wacky worm in. It was skidding along the surface, and this guy fucking nailed it. Come here. You just had to be on camera. Very rare you catch fish wacky worming on the surface. But as you can see, it does happen. No one. Now here's a guy with a bit more color and pattern to him. He's a small guy, but he's got some nice colors there. I like that. Thanks, bud. I was just talking about how you guys aren't that colorful. Big King proved me wrong. There he is. That was fun. He hit it while it was dangling from the fragmite, and then once it plopped in the water, he actually hit it. Fun old guy. Alright. Smoke break's over. Now work this finger real quick. Then we are going to top out to the next finger. Keep working this lake. I was kind of hoping the clouds would roll in and stay in, but we'll see. Oh man, I didn't even get to crank it. Oh, he flipped something he ate, I think. We got some chop on him. Chop, chop, chop. He might get away. Yeah, he gets away. There we go. Let's try put a weight on him because he feels hefty. Don't. 158. Which is feels chunky. Ah, get out. Nice. Alright. 1.5. I don't want to thought. Okay, so that last bass, as I was fighting him, I saw something flip off. He literally broke my spinner. I can't believe I pulled him in like that. Like, I can't believe I actually got that bass in. Wow, alright. Well, I said I was going to have to change that thing before the day's over. I wasn't wrong. So yeah, I do a little engineering to get a skirt that wasn't mostly yellow. And there was like black and yellow fish in here, so I don't like that color. So I took it was a black and yellow skirt, so I took the remainder of the black skirt that was on the one that just broke, and a little bit of black that was in that black and yellow one. Made myself a nice black skirt. I don't know if the O-ring I put on there to hold it on is going to be that great. I gotta hope that Rage Tail does some work for me here. There we go. Yeah, right off the point, as always. Oh, I'm going. Going that whole time. All right. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. Another one. Maybe about a pound, pound and a half. We're gonna call him a pound, because that last one we weighed was pound and a half, and that guy is definitely smaller. I do know that this finger is historically one of the better. It's this one, and I think the one that's 2 over are historically the best. Because you're probably going to prove me wrong today. Because I just said that. What do you jinx on myself? If I don't get one out of this finger, I will be shocked and amazed. Either on the spinner or the wacky one. But I think I'll get one on the spinner. And I think he'll come from that little pocket right in front of me. Or he'll come from the next one down. Or he'll be on the point in between. That's my call. So he might be up in here. Oh! Missed him. And gooed my line somehow. Did something with my line. He might still be on there. Oh. Well, that made the call and turned it into a disaster. And he got stung good, so he won't come back for it. Alright, now that's the other place where I figured one would be. Ah, I missed him too. Well, I called them 3 spots. Got a hit in 2 of them and missed them both. Not good. Alright. Back to the grind, because I think the grind is still going to be my best bet. And it is. And he's off. Okay, that would have been a big pain in the butt. This is a nice one, though. Man. I am off my game today, people. I'm just missing them all over the place. As much as I'd like to try to repeat all that and call my shots, I think there's going to be one up here where there's a little bit of sticks when I cast right. I think there'll be one in here, but I'm not calling that. No. I think there'll be one every place I cast. That's why I cast there, and I was correct. So there's my YouTube moment saved. Lost another one. Man, they're just so acrobatic. I almost need to put a stinger hook on this. I'm starting to believe I need a stinger hook on it. There we go. Oh my God. I suck today, y'all. Rename my channel Island City Missing. So many opportunities. Oh well, that's fishing. So, apparently this video is just going to be watching fish jump on the end of my line, only to see them leave. This is getting sad. That one was my fault. I transitioned just as soon as he jumped. I feel like I just pulled it out of his mouth. Going back to work is throwing off my mojo. That's what it is. I've got all this anxiety about going back to work, and it's just effing my mojo. Alright. Take a little spiritual breather here. I am a great bass fisherman. I can set the hook well. I catch many fish. I am a good fisherman. There we go. Here's my little fishing mantra. Here we go. Is he going to stay on? Or is he going to jump? Oh, maybe I got this one. Maybe. Is he gonna go when I turn this on? He's up. Bam. There we go. After all those misses, I want to stay on the hook. All right. I like that. Good deal. All right, here we are. A little break. We are now trying this Zoo Pup. And this should be the kind of thing where I can throw it anywhere. I don't know, it's a little heavy. It's a little hard to walk the dog with this. So, other thing I said I was, the other thing I said I was going to do is I was going to try this little bluegill flat-sided crankbait. It's got a little bit of a rattle to it. Oh, there we go. Oh! I didn't feel them. And got them on, I got this thing on the ultralight. That's might be an actual problem. Is that a fish? I couldn't tell. Is that a fish or is that weeds? Weeds. Alright, now I think I'm hitting the same weed because I was in the exact same spot. Got that one. He's thrashing way too much with them troubles in them. There we go. That's a healthy one. Off of that crankbait. Just right off this duck blind here. I bet you he goes 1 3/4. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And that's exactly what I was looking for. That. It's one spot. See a bass written on it. Scrawny one, right where I said he'd be. He's got kind of a wound on him on that side, but good one, fun. Get him out of here. There we go. Sometimes this is just almost too easy. We got you, we got you. No, my finger. I deserve that. Oh. I deserve that for being stupid. There's a decent one. Tear up my finger. We're gonna get a weight on him. Oh, does my finger hurt? Or my thumb, I should say. Alright, what do we got? Oh, about 1.8. My thumb. Okay. No more lippin fish. Gotta net them. Oh man, does it hurt. Oh boy. Whew. No. I'm sure any fisherman who's watching this will agree the stuff we go through just to get bit. There we go. Quality? Nah. Not gonna lift them. Gonna net them. Oh, it's kind of hard to get up. Oh, sorry. A little one. As recompense for his buddy's tearing up my thumb, I guess. But yeah, they want the spinnerbait today. They don't want to play with finesse. They don't want to hit top. I mean, they do want to hit top waters. They just don't have a good one to use. But man, they want this spinnerbait. They're on it hard. There's one. There we go. There's one. Perfect. Not big. He got me all wet as he should. There's one. Right there. Right under that tree. Ugh. Come on. He's a decent sized one. Hell yeah. That's a nice one. Let's get a quick weight on that. Oh, he is bleeding. We gotta let him go. We're not gonna get away. Goodbye. I don't know why he's bleeding so bad. I did not hook him deep. Ooh. Yeah, I have no idea why he was bleeding, but he was stuck. He might have deep throated it, and then it came out a little while I was fighting him and caused that. But we got to get him back in the water. We don't want him.